Hey YouTube, it's Don here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on my MOLOT VEPR here. I'm at about 3,100 rounds, but that's not really here. Well, I'll talk about that later in the video. But the reason why I made this video is because I wanted to kind of show off my camouflage paint job a little bit. I'm kind of proud of it. It's kind of one of the better ones I've done, to be honest. I mean, I've had some experience in the Marine Corps with painting stuff, but my unit was kind of strict, so that was kind of more or less kind of left to scout snipers, and forward observers were kind of allowed to do that kind of stuff, but not so much guys in weapons company. So anyway, I'll take you through the paint job and then kind of go back to the round count, kind of how the weapon's been performing, and just, you know, any gripes, moans, complaints that I might have about it. So obviously, I think I've shown you guys the muzzle. Kind of cool. Not too bad. I'm going to cruise down here, and you can see the magazine. Kind of's got the snake scale effect to it, with some tan, brown, dark OD green, a little bit of black, not too much. Just really try to keep it like earth tone, you know, as far as where I'm at. You know, I'm not in a desert climate, you know, up here in Washington State, the Evergreen State. So, got to keep things close to what's around me. And kind of cruise down here to the buttstock. Just some more tans, greens, browns, a little bit of black. The buttstock actually was black, so I didn't want to really use black paint. I mean, it was already kind of there as a base color, so I just kind of built off that. But not too bad. I mean, I dig it. I think for, I don't know, it was like 30 bucks for the spray paint. I mean, it's not a bad job. Obviously, it's Krylon. I didn't bake it on. So it'll eventually rub off, whether it's on my cheek, or on the cheek rest, or with my gloves, and unloading and loading, and, you know. But anyway, I dig it. I want to give a shout out to the Practical Nurse. He kind of gave me some ideas that I kind of not copied, but definitely kind of took some ideas from him, and there's a couple other guys that I kind of watched. A regular guy, I kind of dug how he did his camouflage jobs on his AK. So anyway, yeah, I'm right about 3,100 rounds, 3,200 maybe, give or take. Rifle shoots great. I was a little concerned with a little deformation on the dovetail of the bolt carrier with that ALG trigger, but it seems to have subsided. So I'm really not concerned with it anyway. I did reach out to Rob Ski over there, AK Operators Union. He was like, hey man, if it doesn't get any worse, then, you know, don't change the trigger out, because I absolutely love that trigger. I literally think it's probably the nicest trigger I've ever used. There's been a couple nice Geisleys that I've used, and POF makes a really nice stage 1 AR trigger. My buddy's actually got it in his rifle. That's probably one of the better AR triggers I've used. But obviously this rifle is just all about just practicality. You know, shit hits the fan, real world situation, whatever. That's why I kind of stuck with an AK, because they tend to be a little more reliable and durable than an AR. And, you know, if shit hits the fan, you know, and you don't have an armor, or you don't have certain things and cleaning utensils and whatever to keep up an AR, I mean, it gets a little tough. And I've ran into that situation in Iraq in combat, and, you know, you don't always have a bottle of CLP you can just squirt in the freaking chamber and keep running. So that being said, AK, you know, you can kind of get away with axle grease, motor oil, you know, whatever you want to put in there to, you know, keep it going. The AR, yeah, you can, but I mean, motor oil for sure, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just going off my own experiences here. Obviously, the ARs I was using in the Marine Corps were FN and Colt. Awesome ARs, but they had their limits. The AK has its limits. So I just, being who I am, my experience, that's why I continue to choose the AK. And I may go with a 3-power primary arms, ACCS magnified scope on there. It's at a good price. I'm just kind of holding off. I'm still kind of digging the micro advanced red dot. Obviously, this rifle is not very light. It is a shortened RPK. It's the MOLOT VEPR. It's got thicker receiver, heavier bull barrel. It's just a heavier gun. So I am trying to keep it pretty as light as I can. But, you know, Rob Ski's shown and other guys have shown that this rifle's very capable out to 500 yards. You know, with the right optic, with that 3 power. I mean, Rob Ski was doing it all day. I think I could do it. Once I found where to hold, I think I'd be just fine. So anyway, hope you guys are still loving your rifles. I know I've seen a couple of you guys have posted on my website or on my YouTube channel, and gave me a shout out. I really appreciate it. You guys should totally post videos of yours. I would love to see your guys' rifles. Again, for $1,000, I mean, I'd say that's probably the best AK out there. I mean, to be quite honest. And I've shot some really nice ones. My buddy's got a Rifle Dynamics, RD702. I love it. It's super dope, but I'll take this one. Anyway, you guys stay safe. Have a happy Easter, and Semper Fidelis.